Vancouver, possibly one of the most beautiful settings for any major city in the world. My mission today is to find a brewery making brews with farm fresh produce, all produced in-house. But first, we need to head to the coastal town of Gibsons, travelling north to a region few people outside of British Columbia seem to know about, the beautiful Sunshine Coast. The Sunshine Coast is tucked into the southwest corner of mainland British Columbia, but it's only accessible by air or ferry. I reckon jumping on one of these float planes is the most exhilarating thing you can do. Taking off water, accessing remote locations, and landing on water, they're incredible experiences. This is a Beaver. This is the plane that opened up the wilderness of Canada and gave people the ability to access places they just couldn't get to before. Now today we're heading up to the Sunshine Coast with Sunshine Coast Air. Now, they are a terrific family-owned business that provide personalised service. And the place we're going to I'm really excited about, but you know what? Flying on a float plane, that's an experience that everybody should have at least once in their life. Gibsons is a quaint, charming town of artists and fishermen. With fishing boats sitting in the harbour, it's got amazing views of the water, and it's where the Persephone Brewing Company operate their 11-acre farm and microbrewery. And I wanted to see what makes this enterprise so successful. Hey, mate, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Josh.
You're welcome, Trevor.
We'll see you for the journey back.
Sounds good.
Oh, wow. Get a load of this. This is great.
Yeah, welcome. This is our greenhouse. This is where we grow our tomatoes for our CSA boxes.
So what is a CSA box?
Yeah, great question. So a CSA box is called a Community Supported Agriculture Box.
Yep.
And this is a new initiative for us this year. It was really designed to help get farm production up and really to see more of our produce going into the hands of the consumer.
So, Roo, I've seen some pretty good breweries in my time, but never one with its own farm. Tell me the story about this.
Yeah, I mean, we're really stressing our food security here, and at the end of the day, we are an 11-acre property, and it just didn't seem quite right to just leave it at a brewery. So getting stuff in the ground and growing stuff just seemed like such a natural solution. We got one remaining hop plant here, and it's only a year old as opposed to the ones in our field that are about 3 years old. This is ultimately what a hop is. It's just this little flower of this vine here. And they're a perennial plant that come out year after year. This one, although quite small, it still has a little bit of this lupulin powder, and this is effectively what gives beer its flavor. So this is pretty special, the ability to grow your own hops on the farm, to make your own brew, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's definitely one of the most unique things that we have here on the property. So, Roo, all that produce ends up in this product. Tell me about it. What's these different beers and why are they so good? We'll start off with the Coast Life Lager here. This Coast Life Lager is pretty unique because it just won Gold at the Canadian Brewing Awards, which is really an exciting, big win for us. But it's all done with our own hops that we grow here on the farm. So when you're talking about stuff coming from the farm into our beer, this is kind of the gold standard. Next up, we got the Stout here, which has been one of our mainstays since we've kind of opened here. So what's the point of difference for the Stout? It's a dark style of beer, so you got this real roasty kind of coffee-like flavor to it. It doesn't actually have any coffee in it, but just with the malt bill. Just using really quality malts. But the main thing that people notice is that it's on nitrogen instead of CO2. And what that means is that it's got a really nice creamy mouthfeel to it. Next up here, we got this Oktoberfest, which is seasonal for this point in the year. We released this Marzen style lager, which is a little bit more towards an amber style. It's a higher percentage as well and got a real nice nutty finish to it. Here we got the Hoppies Private Reserve number 6. These were designed as a series of rotating IPAs to allow our brewers to express a little more creativity and just to give a little bit of their personality into it. It's just got this nice roasty finish and kind of a nice assertive hoppiness to it that is standard in a black IPA. Well done. Gorgeous. Well done. I reckon we should try them. I reckon we should too. All right. Cheers. Cheers. These guys are doing it exceptionally well. I love their holistic approach to producing quality organic foods, of course, great hops, and ultimately brilliant beers that people love all over British Columbia. And it's a very familiar story as you travel this place. There are so many good food stories, which makes it such a great destination for a great food experience.